Welcome to Evolve Dance and Performing Arts Advanced Contemporary class, making big moves in small spaces. Joining us today, we have Ballet West company pianist Nicholas Mon. First, we have a warm-up that consists of leg swings and battements. Okay, so we have 8 leg swings on each leg. We have 1, 2, 3, nice and turned out, 5, 6, 7, and we have a battement combination, which most of you know. We have one leg, then the other leg, then swivel the hips. So we have that first leg you started with to the side, and then other leg goes to the back. Next, other leg, 1 and 2 and side and back. Okay, let's try it with the music. Floor work. Hello friends! So, we're going to start in an X on the floor. We start with knee to elbow. We're working on our body half. So we have body half and body half. Now take that body half and curl, use your center to drag everything into the fetal position. And then we open back up into our X, try the other side. So tuck it in and open back into your X. Now, scoop everything in and extend through the back. So make a nice pretty C curve with your spine, but going backward. And curl everything in and open out into your X. Same thing on the other side. Curl everything in and come out into your X. Now, I want you to practice that sequential movement we talked about. So we have toes lead. So your upper body's staying where it is, and then eventually toes lead the whole body to roll. Now you can either initiate from the toes or from the arms. So I'm going to choose toes. And we go back. Now try the other direction. So we lead with the toes. Now say I'm leading with the arms. We go arm, arm, arm. The legs stay where they are until they have to move because the spiral is so intense. And we're back into our X. Next, the feet are planted on the floor, knees are bent, and we straighten and flex. Kick it up in a battement into the air and lower and bend. Again, straighten and lift and lower and bend. Same thing, turn out the leg, keep a flexed foot. Up and down, bend and in. Turn it up, pick it up, put it down and in. Pelvic lift, up and down. This is an excellent time to practice the articulation of the spine. Everyone loves a good body roll. 2 times and up and down, and we finish. Let's try that with the music. Six, 7, 8, and 1, 2, center combination. All combinations moving forward in this video will be mirrored. So what that means is I will be facing you doing the opposite leg. That way it's simpler to follow along. Okay, so for the combination, we're going to play with these ideas of whole body movement and sequential movement. So whole body movement is when the whole body works together to achieve a certain movement, whereas sequential is when individual body parts go a certain way. So it goes in a sequence, right? Individual body parts are doing different things. While they might have the same intention, they go at different times as opposed to all at the same time versus one at a time. Whole body, sequential movement. Whole body movement, sequential movement. Okay, so for the combo, we have a carve, so whole body movement. Whole body movement, we plie, find the carve. And then we have our head in a sequential movement. It goes in a swivel. The swivel is going to be a big motif today. So we lead with the crown of the head, whoa, turn in. That initiates our leg to do a sequential movement. It lifts up and goes into envelope. And envelope is the reverse of a développé. So développé goes out, envelope lifts in a battement and comes into passe. So we have a carve, a head, envelope, and in. And you can really use the arms to gather everything here. And we're going to bring the leg back, pas de bourrée. And next we have a giant swivel, in and out with the leg. So I want to see knee in, knee out, and the arm mirrors that. In and out. Prep for your turn. It can be a pirouette, and coupe, turn of your choice, try and hit two of them. And next, we have an undulation. So here's our sequential movement again. So we have the head and we go head, chest, stomach. The leg goes in and out, except this time as we swivel, the shin hits the floor as we plie. So let's try all that together from the turn. So we have prep to a turn. We hit one or two, and then we have head, chest, stomach, in, out, going to the floor. Now, for my beginner and intermediate folks, you're going to reach for the floor just like we did in that warm-up. So I want to see you extend in your back. For my more advanced folks, you're going to go to the floor and open in a second position split. So you're going to go here and balance and come up. So make sure that your surroundings allow you to do so, that you have enough space. So you're going to balance and then come right back up. And you back up with the arms up. And we go step one, kick two. So this is going to be a battement. It's kind of like a hitch kick. We're getting a little bit into jazz dance here. And we go kick up and lean, leading into an attitude turn. So leading with the crown of the head reaches for the toes on 4, 5, 4, turn, attitude. You're going to go back the way you came, pas de bourrée. Next, we have a little jeté. It can be a bit bigger depending on the space that you have available to you. So we have a little jeté, and then we have balancé. So we have balancé, ba-ba-beep-ba-ba-ba-da-dee-da-da. And then we go chassé. We lean, turn to your left, 1, 2 times. It can be a chaîné turn or the turn of your choice, and you're going to finish in a pose. It can be a swanky jazz pose, it can be a very modern pose, it can be a ballet pose, or a flamenco pose, whatever you would like. So we're going to try all that together. So from the top, we have whole body carve, sequential head, sequential envelope, maybe with the arms. We have pas de bourrée, swivel, in, out, and we prep. Turn for 2, da, undulation, 1, 2, 3. In, out, fall to the floor, advance, go up to second. My beginner intermediate, reach, and come up, up, up. We go back, 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 step, kick. So that's a straight leg there, battement, and attitude turn, And then we come back the way we came. Pas de bourrée, entournement, small jeté, or big, depending on your space. We have a little balancing, 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 chassé. We lean, turn 2 times left, 1 and 2, and finish in your pose. Let's try it with the music. We have scoop and swivel the head, gather and back it up. Swivel in, out, prepare, turn. Undulation. We have a head, a chest, a stomach, and gather, fall to the floor. Open second, recollect, and back it up. Hitch kick, here we go. Kick and down, turn, attitude. Back up, stage left. Pas de bourrée, jeté, little balancé right, balancé left, chassé, little passe, lean, and turn into your pose and finish. This time try to mark it faster. We'll add the music this time. Now it's your turn to try the combination full out. Here we go with the music. Good. Feel free to pause the video for a moment, take a deep breath, get a drink of water, because we are going to try it one more time. Good job, dancers! Now it's time for a Horton-inspired cool down and a stretch. Follow along with me. First, begin in a flat back with straight legs. The feet are in parallel and the arms are straight out. Then plie the legs, keeping that flat back. Plie again. Stretch, come to releve in your flat back and lengthen to stretch toward the floor. Good, now lean the weight into your hands. With straight legs, roll the upper body up and bring one leg forward. Rock the weight into that front leg until the back leg comes up into a penché with squared hips. Then open up the hips, really stretch that hamstring, break into an attitude, plie, come back in. From this crouch position, lengthen through the back to start in your flat back, and we're on the other side. Good, let's begin a stretch. So we have a hamstring stretch of the outside leg. You can plie that back leg here to really intensify the stretch. Now switch which leg is in back and gently roll up. We'll begin again. So we have a hamstring stretch of the inside leg. Rock the weight back and forth and plie the back leg if you'd like to intensify the stretch. Next we come into a lunge. So go ahead and take that outside leg all the way back. See if you can square the hips. Now gently turn out the front leg so that your hips are rotated, knee is pointing out to the side. Good. Take that back leg and gently bend it so that it's tucked underneath that top leg for a glute stretch. Take the top leg and sweep it behind you so that we're in a pigeon stretch. So one leg in front is bent and the one leg in back is straight. Next, you'll lengthen the front leg so that you're in a split position. If you don't have your splits yet, that is a-okay. What you'll do is bend the back leg and straighten the front leg, just like so. Or if you have your full split, go ahead and practice that. Next, we come out of our front split into a second position middle split. Reach the opposite hand to the opposite foot for a stretch. And make sure you get to both sides. Then rotate into your split on the opposite side, so the one you have not done yet. Again, if you don't have your full split yet, go ahead and adapt it such that the back leg is bent and the front leg is straight. Just like so. Good. Now reversing the stretch series, we bend the leg in the front and keep the leg in back straight for a pigeon stretch. And look at that, we're on the other side. Take the back leg, sweep it to the front, and now we're stretching our glutes on the opposite side. Lean your weight to the left and lengthen the bottom leg into a lunge. Turn out the front leg and stretch. Good, now straighten both legs, come up, and we'll gently arrive at our final upright position. And we're finished. Thank you for joining us for Advanced Contemporary class, making big moves in small spaces. Looking forward to next time. This class is proudly brought to you by Evolve Dance and Performing Arts. Evolve with us.